And Rob said that's a really, really good choice because...
I love, well, Carl Perkins wrote it.
Yes.
That's a good song.
Right. This totally works out. Welcome back to Valley View Live. We are celebrating $1 Million Monday with Carl Perkins from $1 Million Quartet. Rob Lyons portrays the musician in the hit show at Harrah's Las Vegas. Now, you've performed in this show, not just here, but also on Broadway. On Broadway,
In London, on the West End, I did it over there for a little while. Chicago, I did that production as well, so I've been around for a little while.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, so you said you actually grew up in a performing family.
Yeah, my mom's a singer, and she actually she sings in a band right now up in Seattle, and
wow.
Yeah, it's just been around me my whole life, yeah.
Now, tell me about the music that you play yourself, because aside from your big headlining gig on the Strip, you also play your own music.
That's right, and that's what we're going to be playing today. I just a little more modern take. I'm, being from Seattle, a child of the '90s. Grunge is a big part of my life, and I like big rock and roll, so that's kind of what we do.
Now, in case somebody misses, you have to tell the story once again about how you kind of got connected with Carl Perkins.
All right, so there's an opening sequence in the film Predator, which you've probably seen with Arnold Schwarzenegger. They're flying over the jungle in a helicopter, and someone hits play on a boombox, and it's Little Richard's version of Long Tall Sally. And just hearing that for the first time, that was it. I just wanted to do that.
And then you were able to play with Little Richard himself. What about that?
That's right. 2011, $1 Million Quartet did a performance on the Capitol lawn in Washington, D.C. for the 4th of July. And as a big part of that whole concert extravaganza, we did our bit, songs from our show, and then Little Richard and his band came out and joined us, and we played Long Tall Sally together.
Did you know that Little Richard was going to be there?
Oh yeah, it's a big orchestrated thing, and it was it was a big moment.
How was that?
Really cool, and it was his first live appearance in about 2.5 years, because he had problems with his hips, and so he had gone through all of his surgery and rehab, and this was his first public performance after that.
Now, introduce us to the members of your band. Who have you got back?
Right, so on the drums, here's Mark Ferret.
Hi, Mark.
That's Josh Jones on the bass. Josh. And Matt Coe on the guitar.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey. Now, where do you find time to play your own music? I mean, because you're performing, what do you say, 8 shows a week?
8 shows a week. I mean, it's when I get invited to join you guys on TV, that's when we get to do our original music. That's
right. Oh, that's fantastic. So where do you find your inspiration?
It's all over the place. It's hard. I don't really follow a particular vein. If something is happening around me and I think it needs a song, it'll get a song.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And so when you do actually play outside of Harrah's, when you're playing your own music?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What venues do you guys go to?
We've played at the Sand Dollar Lounge, and then played at the Bunkhouse, which is a newly reopened place downtown. Yeah, just little spots around town, little rock and roll bars.
Just kind of keep your stuff fresh.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely have to do it.
So, do you think Carl Perkins would enjoy your music?
Yes, I have no idea. I hope so. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So tell us about the song you're going to play for us.
The song is called Cigarette is Dead. Wrote it a couple years ago, and it's definitely reflecting on a time in my life that was just a different time in my life, in my past.
And you have a CD. I mean, you've got stuff going on.
That's right. You can download it on iTunes. It's Rob Lyons, When It Haunts You. It's there, and Matt and I produced it, and we're really proud of it.
All righty, well, I'm going to step away. Remember, you guys can catch Rob Lyons as Carl Perkins in $1 Million Quartet at Harrah's Las Vegas, and of course, other venues here in town when he's playing his own stuff. And I'm going to let you guys take it away.
Oh, thank you.
That's alright. You won't be there anyway, and that's alright. Spend too much late night underground like a tree falling down and nobody hears it. Yeah, all them people hanging around, yeah, they're talking too loud, but nobody hears it. I do it. Never an easy thing to do. How much you get for someone new? Give me a match here, 'cause my cigarette is dead. I never want do that. It's never an easy thing to do. How much you get for someone new? Give me a match here, 'cause my cigarette is dead. Never an easy thing to do. How much you get for someone new? Give me a match here, 'cause my cigarette is dead. Oh, my cigarette is dead. I tell you that my cigarette is dead.
Wow, we are blown away. That was awesome. Thank you, thank you.